We'll begin by settling into our seat. Using the word cozy and comforting to describe where and how you place your body. So if that looks like sitting, maybe using some pillows to prop up your seat, maybe wrapping in a sheet or a blanket, maybe laying down. Finding cozy. And if you have something, we're going to be speaking to compassion and self-love today. So if you have a token that is representative of that, I have with me this heart-shaped sunstone that is my token of self-love, my reminder, and I look at it often. If you have something you would like to use for this meditation, I just want to offer you that time to go ahead and grab it now. Settling into your cozy position. Allowing the eyes to rest softly. Noticing if they feel clenched. Releasing the pressure of the eyelids. Releasing into the jaw. Maybe that means just separating the teeth, or maybe that means opening the mouth slightly. Allowing the tongue to rest in the bottom of the mouth. Letting the shoulders settle down towards the earth. Feeling the position of the hands. Noticing if there's any adjustments you can make to create more comfort for the hands. And allow them to release each finger and the wrist. Feeling the gentle rise and fall of the chest. The subtle expansion of the ribs. And the fullness and the release of the belly. Feeling the sit bones resting on the ground. Allowing the legs to rest. Nowhere for them to go in this moment. Giving them the opportunity to feel cozy, to give some rest. And the same with the feet. Noticing if the feet feel tense with any movement and walking done today. Resting through the ankle and the arches and each toe. Noticing anywhere in the body in this moment that may still feel a little stressed. And maybe your breath can bring some release to that area. But bringing compassion into the body for where it is right now. Muscles that you may release in this practice may begin to tense up again, giving them permission to. and offering them an opportunity once again to rest. As we go about our day and the overall journey of healing that we are on, we may feel times of ease, and we may feel times of discomfort. The discomfort can be fleeting, or it can seem to exist longer than we may like it to, seemingly lasting forever. So wherever you're at in this moment, pausing any manipulation, any fooling, any tricking around where you're at. Becoming clear of how you feel in this moment. And that may feel like joy and lightness. And it may feel suppressed with heartache and pain, or somewhere in between. Moment by moment is a spectrum of feeling. So we're going to keep things simple in this meditation and just focus on the here and the now. Accepting where we are in this moment. There is no right or wrong with how we feel. There is no good or bad. It just is. And if the mind is at a place of figuring out, of cycling, strategizing, and just giving that a moment of rest. Coming back to yourself as if you're saying, I see you. I honor you. I love you. Begin to deepen your breath, feeling that openness in the belly, the expansion of the ribs, the lifting of the chest. And as you exhale, begin to soften the body and continuing to fill up, creating space. Nice long exhales, releasing through the eyes, the neck, the shoulder, the belly, the legs. And taking your hands and bringing them to your heart. This energetic and symbolic place of love, of compassion, of feeling. And setting the intention for these moments of meditation to be in full compassion with your body as you move, with your mind as the thoughts come in and they leave, with the emotions as you feel into them and then they release. And in your spirit, for all of the support, the learning, the healing, the goodness it creates. Bring your hands to prayer at the heart. And then lift them up over the head, lengthening the arms, lifting up through the ribs. And maybe the chin tips up, or maybe it's parallel to the ground. Tuning in with compassion with the physical body. Where would you like me to go now? And then releasing the hands back down to the heart center. And just moving slowly, we're going to lift the hands back up towards the ceiling. Stretching up through the arms, palm to palm, drawing the pit of the belly in. Breathing deep into the chest, the heart space. And then bring the hands back down to the heart. Allow the hands to float up one more time. Maybe lifting the fingertips up just a little bit higher. Rooting down through your sit bones. And then releasing the hands down. Interlacing the fingers, drawing the palms out in front, rounding the back. Bring your chin to your chest. The tailbone scoops down. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Lift up and out of the shoulders. Notice the separation in between the shoulder blades. Nice expansion and openness in the back body. And then lift the palms up towards the ceiling. Stacking the hands over the shoulders. And then release. Interlace the hands behind the low back, drawing the shoulder blades together this time. Opening through the chest, expanding through the front side of the body. And you can stay with your chin lifted or draw your chin to your chest for bonus neck and shoulder stretch. Notice if you've lost the flow of the breath. Continuing to deepen. Maybe the eyes are open or maybe they're closed here. And release the hands. Bring the hands to the heart center in prayer. Interlace the fingers. Draw the palms out, round the back again. Chin comes to chest. Separate the shoulder blades. Draw the belly in. Noticing any shift in the feel of the body. From our first rounded spine to the second. And then lifting the palms up towards the sky, lengthening through the side body, stretching up through the spine, the shoulders, and release. Interlace the hands behind the low back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Chin lifted or draw it down towards the chest. And release, flow through that one more time, a little bit quicker this time. Interlace the hands, draw the palms out, round the back. Noticing in this third time any shift in the body. And lift the palms up towards the ceiling. Lifting up and out of the shoulders, stacking the wrists over the shoulders. And release. Interlace the hands behind the low back. Draw the shoulder blades together, chin to chest. And release. Place your left hand on your right knee. And then lift your right arm up and over towards the left side of the room. So feeling that stretch along the right side of the body, rooting down through that right sit bone. If that right hip wants to lift up, just draw it back down. Maybe lifting your chin up towards the ceiling. And release. And switching, the right hand comes to the left knee. Lifting that left hand up and over towards the right side of the room. Feeling the stretch along the left side of the body. Rooting that left sit bone down. And release. Twisting over to the right, bring the left hand to the right knee again. The right hand comes behind you. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine, lifting the chest. Exhale, release into the twist. Bring the chin over towards the right shoulder. Notice if the eyes, the jaw are clenched. Just bring release. So you return awareness to the breath. And then coming back to center and twisting over to the left. So the right hand comes to the left knee. The left hand comes behind you. Inhale to lengthen the spine, lift up. Exhale, release into the twist. The chin comes over towards the left shoulder. Breathing into the belly and the ribs and the chest. Exhale, release. And coming back to center. Interlace the hands behind the low back and then bring the knuckles to the right side of the body, drawing the elbows in towards each other. Nice tall spine here. Bring the shoulder blades together. And the chin can be lifted, or you can draw it back down to the chest. And release, and then bring the knuckles to the left side of the body. Draw the elbows in towards each other. Nice tall spine. And chin comes to chest. And release. Moving down into the low body. Bring the left leg out in front. The left shin comes in front of you, and then stack the right shin on top. And the hips can be lifted. You can place a blanket underneath your hips if you'd like. Go ahead and flex the feet. Sit up with a nice tall spine. And if this is a lot on the knees and the hips, you can always place that right foot down on the ground. You can stay with a nice tall spine or begin to hinge forward at the waist, bringing the hands down, maybe walking them a little bit in front. Listening to the amount you want to stretch here. Never suffering through the pain, bringing ease into each posture. Where can I show myself compassion here? It's not about the doing, how far we can go, the action that we take. It's about the being, the feeling that we embody, the understanding, the inner knowing, the listening. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, begin to release down a little bit more. And then walk the hands back up. Go ahead and bring them behind you. Bring the soles of the feet down on the ground. And then just windshield wiper them left and right. Pause on one side. Look over the opposite shoulder. And then switch. Bring the knees to the other side and look over the opposite shoulder. Come back to center. Bring the right shin down this time. Stack the left on top. Flex the feet. Sit up nice and tall. And you can stay here with the straight spine, or you can begin to walk the hands down. Noticing any subtle differences with this side. Again, not right or wrong, good or bad. Bringing compassion and love into how does my body feel right now? How can I support it? How can I love it unconditionally? Maybe that unconditional love and compassion means shifting the mindset or the self-talk into that of love and compassion. Maybe it means choosing to rest, to breathe, to create. Maybe that means letting go of something that's not serving you, whether that's a relationship or a situation, a lifestyle choice. And introducing something that is serving of you. Take in an inhale through the nose. Exhale, begin to release down any bit more. And walk the hands back up. Unwind the feet. Bring the feet flat on the ground. Hands come behind you and just swish the knees left and right. Extend the legs out long in front. Flex the feet. Lift the hands up towards the ceiling. Nice tall spine here. And then exhale, hinge at the waist. Bring your hands towards your feet or your ankles. Keep the chest lifted here. Draw the shoulder blades together. If you need to walk your heels in a little bit closer towards your seat so you can reach your ankles or your toes. And chest maybe extends a little bit closer towards the thighs. And then take in a deep inhale. Exhale, drop the chest down even more, rounding the back. Bring the chin down towards the knees. Allowing the breath to flow as is. Taking a full deep inhale. Exhale, begin to settle down even more. And then walking the hands back up. Crossing the legs and then switching the cross of your legs. If your right one is on the bottom first, switching to the left. Getting cozy once more, getting your token of compassion and self-love and just keeping it in front of you. You can place it in your lap or you can place it in your hand. Just keeping it near. Settling in the eyes, the shoulders, the belly, the hips. And if you're holding your token, just go ahead and put it down for a moment and place both hands on your heart space. And we're going to breathe into the chest, the upper cavity for the breath. So what that looks like, if you can imagine your chest as a shelf, inhaling, noticing the chest lifting up, breathing into the upper part of this canister of breath. And then exhale, the chest begins to drop. Full deep inhale through the nose, the chest begins to lift. Exhale, the chest slowly begins to drop. And we'll do that inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on your own, lifting, breathing up through the chest. Exhale, slow release out. Feeling the breath as it fills in and around the heart. Taking one more inhale through the nose, lifting the chest up. And exhale, the chest begins to drop. Moving your hands down slightly into your solar plexus, the spot in between your ribs, just below the breastbone. We're going to breathe into our solar plexus. So as you inhale, feel this expansion in the ribs, the central part of the body. As you exhale, the ribs slowly come back down together. Inhale, feel the fullness in the central part in the solar plexus. Exhale, release. Inhale, nice expansion of the ribs, opening through the solar plexus. Exhale, they slowly come back down. And take in an inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on your own. Feel the breath flow throughout the solar plexus, this place of passion, of self-love, self-esteem, this fire for life. Take one more deep inhale, filling up the ribs. Exhale, slowly release out. Moving the hands down to the belly. And now breathing into the lower part of this breath canister. Feeling that rise and fall. As you inhale, the belly draws out. Exhale, it slowly comes back in. Inhale, it flows out. Feel the expansion. Exhale as it draws in, releasing. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on your own. Feel the breath flow around the low belly. This place of connection and union with yourself and with others. A space of creativity, of sexuality, of control, survival. Taking a nice deep inhale, filling up the belly. Exhale, release. Go ahead and place your hands back down on your knees, or if you'd like, you can grab your token, placing it in your hands. And if this token isn't in your hand, you can just imagine maybe that you're holding it, that it's with you. This item representative of compassion and self-love. I'd like you to imagine with me that your form is sitting right across from you, as if you're looking into a mirror. Maybe notice the clothes are different or the hair. Or maybe you're wearing the same thing. But seeing yourself sitting or lying down next to you. This token in your hand. This expression of compassion. And I want you to look at yourself, noticing your eyes, the shape of your eyes, the color of your eyes. Noticing how it feels to look deep within yourself. This may feel difficult if there's any residual shame or unforgiveness. And if this image of your form is lost, that's okay. Allowing it to come back when it's ready. And trying again. Looking deep into your eyes. As if you're saying, I see you. I feel you. I see and feel your pain, your frustration, your fear. I see your sadness and loneliness. I see your hurt. I see your joy. I see your creativity, your passion. I see how much you love others and how hard you work. I see your love, your light, your faith. I see you. Notice how it feels to look deep into yourself. And allowing the mind to come in. Noticing anything that you've said, maybe today or in this moment, that has been unkind to yourself. Something you've said maybe in the last week that has been hurtful. And taking this time to make amends for the doubt you've had, for the anger you've had, the shame and guilt. I'm sorry. Coming into this deep knowing that you are doing the best you can in every single moment. Taking these moments to sit with yourself as you gaze into your eyes, feeling into what you feel, allowing any dust to settle, and offering back to yourself compassion and unconditional love. in every single moment. I am doing the absolute best I can, and that is enough. Take this token in your hand, and whether it's visual or if you hold your hands out in front toward yourself, offering it as a sign of your compassion, of your love and understanding. And knowing that at any time in the future, you feel this anger towards yourself, this resentment or shame, take this token, hold on to it, and ask, how can I give myself compassion here? How can I show myself love? Gently place your token down on the floor. Bring your hands to prayer at your heart center. Bring your chin to your chest to bow in honor to yourself. Sealing in this moment, this memory, this shift. Sending yourself gratitude for all of the goodness you bring into your life and into the lives of others. The impact you have on this earth is greater than you can ever know. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, filling up the chest, the solar plexus, the belly. Exhale, release. Namaste.